This week in Mel's Mekshop, two bosses become one. One mega armoured brute, that is, as Big Mech Mel makes the new mega armoured warboss into a proper boss. A boss with a power claw. None of this namby-pamby huge chopper malarkey. So the last traditional looking power claw wielding mega armoured warboss was the previous iteration of Gazgol Mad Earh0x. So with Gaz now sporting bigger, bulkier and better armour, naturally I thought Gaz's old claw would be a perfect fit to slap on the new plastic mega armoured warboss. But too late, Gaz had already donated his old claw to Snotgaz, the second in command of this goth force. So with Gaz's old claw already in use, he turned to the next best claw he could think of, and that was Gruck Face Rippers. That's it decided. Plastic mega armoured warboss and Gruck Face Ripper kit bash it is.
Little kit bash on my warboss in mega armour. So he needs a power claw. My warboss in mega armour needs a power claw. So this hand is not glued, it's just pinned, just a little pin there. So I'm going to remove that from there, like so. Then we can do something with this arm, maybe with a gun. Then I want to remove this hand here at the wrist strap. Now I can remove this whole piece here then. I'm going to replace it with Gruck's power claw, which I'm going to remove from there. I'm going to put it on, I think, upside down like that. But we'll have a look and have a little play. Let's have a look to see if I can cut this off. So let's get a razor saw. Yeah, just there. So if I remove, should make it a bit easier to cut then. Right, flat down. The chopper like that. Because I want to keep the chopper for another. Well, the chopper might end up on Gruck. There we go. So this piece of arm, let's move the base, can go back on there. Like so. And then hopefully we can get Gruck's power claw. Okay. Now we've got to try and remove this carefully. This one might be a bit more tricky. I'm going to take it off at the elbow because I want to keep all them pistons and the bits that's on Gruck's arm section there. Let's see if we can get through just gently. Again, I don't want to damage the Gruck model if I can help it. Would have been a lot easier obviously if I'd have done this when I bought the Gruck model, but I've had this for, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 years, this model, so careful because I don't want to cut through that power cable if I can help it. Careful not to damage the squig really. There we go, almost through. There you go. So it has snapped off, but it's snapped right near there, so I think we'll be alright. Get a big old just try and straighten this up a bit. Okay. Oh, nearly just got away with that. That was close. Okay. That looks better. I think I am actually going to have to take off the hose and add it to the bottom there. Just use the tip now. There we go, lovely. Just a bit there. Okay. Because the exhaust has got to be obviously on the outside. You're not going to have the exhaust blasting into himself, is he? So it's got to be that way up like that. I think we're there. I think we're just about there with that. Yeah, that should be pretty damn mean. There's going to be a bit of repositioning needed on his other arm, but we can sort that out in a minute. Yeah, so I'm just going to file that piece there flat. Lovely contact point there for some plastic glue. Use the thick Rebel stuff for this, just to glue it nice and firm, and then we can fill in any gaps if we need to with a bit of grey stuff. And let's just get this bit nice and level here. And once that's in, we'll just see how well the shoulder pad fits on, make sure it's all looking good. I don't think we need to pin it because there's a huge flat section of plastic there. We should get a really good weld with the plastic glue. So that can go just there like so, slight angle. Got it. Right, I'll get that glued, then we'll come back. Okay, so we've got the power claw fixed into position just nicely there. Looks good. I'm happy with that. I just put the backpack, it's on a cocktail stick at the moment just for painting. But I'm in an iron what to do with this arm. I was thinking about shooter, but I think I love this squig from Gruck. So I'm thinking I want to do him, I can use his hand that's moulded onto the axe there, in his hand, like so, holding like a dog leash the chain on the squig. So I'm thinking the squig coming out there and the arm positioned like so, coming out a bit, and like he's choking on the lead a bit and he's trying to hold him back. I think that'd be damn cool, and that should give him, I don't know, might explain the wide stance a bit more on his legs there. So yeah, I'm going to try that, and then we'll fill in that gap there with a bit of green stuff, and we'll see how we go. So I'll be back in a sec, and let's have a look. So I just managed to shave off that bit off the end there, and then I've shaved a bit off of his shoulder bulk at the back there. And I'm just going to slide that in there like that, and that hopefully will give me a good angle. Let's see how the glue goes there. Let that set up a bit, and then I'll fill that gap in there with some green stuff, bulk out his muscle, and yeah, we'll see where we are. Okay, so got the arm fixed in place with some really shonky green stuff to start with, but that's just the base layer. Let that set up a bit, and then I'll build up the muscle definition a little bit around that arm. And if it's still looking terrible, I might wrap some chain or put some cloth hanging down or a little glyph on there, or I don't know, something to cover it up. But now I'm just going to cut off the hand that's moulded into the axe handle. It's going to go back where it just came from, which just go on there like that. I'll cut the axe off either side, the axe handle. Might drill through it, I don't know yet, I probably won't need to. But then I can get some chain going around and grabbing onto the squig then. Okay, let's try that now.
And here he is with the squig, he's looking sweet. I used the Warboss plastic head, but didn't really like it, looked a bit small. So I swapped it out for Gruck's head, and I think he looks a lot more beefy, a lot more aggressive, and a lot more Warboss like. So I stuck with that, and you can see I'd already painted up the gunner grot, but I had removed him from the top, so just repositioned him a bit. And as if by magic or lack of video footage, here he is all painted up. I ended up rolling out a little bit of the excess green stuff into a long thin sausage and making a new power cable, just fixing it in place with a couple of spots of super glue either end. The black armour was just a heavy dry brush of lead belcher over the matte black primer, and then an all over coat of black Templar contrast paint. The icons and glyphs were picked out with all fan grey, and the red dags with corn red highlighted up with Evil Sun's scarlet. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed what you've seen, give the video a like and consider subscribing for more Orky builds. why not come and share your progress over on the 40k Ork Community Facebook page, link in the description below. Thanks very much for watching, stay safe and catch you on the next one.